Hi, beautiful twin flames. Today I am back with part 2 of how to set and hold loving, healthy boundaries with your twin flame and others, of course. And this is geared kind of toward the divine feminine. It starts with you first and foremost. You may be experiencing somebody crossing your boundaries because you are not having boundaries within yourself, and you are instead just inviting every thought into your consciousness, not having boundaries with the type of things that you are saying to yourself or that you are believing within your own consciousness. And so therefore, your twin flame especially is going to mirror that to you. And your whole reality is going to mirror this lack of boundaries for you too. I'm going to link the previous video I did about the first 3 steps to setting healthy boundaries, but I'll just go over them very briefly, and then if you want more in-depth, I definitely recommend watching that video. So the first step is to make it loving. Number 2 is that their feelings about the boundary are not your responsibility. Only your feelings, your choices are your responsibility. Number 3 is to make the boundary clear, kind, firm, and brief. Be concise if you need to communicate with the other person about your boundary. You don't need to receive validation for the boundary that you are setting. Just be very direct and be kind in doing so. Now, the final 3 steps to setting and holding healthy boundaries. Number 4 is to go to your own source. I feel, especially as divine feminines, we will often not hold a healthy boundary with another person because we in some way believe that we are their source or they are our source, and we bowl ourselves over. We don't uphold our own values in order for ourselves to receive some type of validation from the other person. This is especially true if this relationship is your twin flame relationship. As divine feminines, we often have this belief that our divine masculine is our source of love, and it's just not true. You're never going to be able to have a healthy relationship with your twin flame if you are seeing them as your source of love. And what I mean by this is that you are never going to get the love and the validation, the worth, any of the things that you might be feeling is your divine masculine's job to give you. That's your job to give it to yourself. This is true for all of your relationships, but your twin flame is the only one who is going to mirror you perfectly. So don't make others your source. Be your own source. Tap into the God within you and do the mirror exercise. Give yourself the love that you need. If you don't know the mirror exercise, go down in the description box and learn it. This is going to help you immensely with learning to have healthy boundaries in your relationships, especially your relationship with your divine masculine twin flame. Number 5 is to set boundaries on ego. I might even say that this is like number 1. This is where it starts. This means that you're setting boundaries first on your own illusion of ego. Of course, you don't have an ego, but you probably still in some ways believe that you do. And you can often identify it because it speaks fear into your life. You can set boundaries with that ego talk, that chatter that is in the back of your mind. Maybe it's ego telling you that if you set a boundary with somebody else that they're not going to love you or they're going to be upset. And there's this belief in your own mind that that might be true. But the truth is that those who love you will meet you in love where you are loving yourself. They will choose love with you. But don't decide whether you're going to set boundaries on somebody as to whether you feel they're likely to meet you in love. No, you can simply choose to make yourself your source here, to make God your source. But because whenever you choose to make your source only within you and the God within you, then it's okay with you whether or not the other person chooses to come along with you. You can only ever invite. It's not your job, it's not your responsibility to take care of them and to be their source and to make sure that they are choosing love. You cannot make somebody choose anything. You can certainly influence their choice by loving them, by showing them love, by loving yourself and having those healthy boundaries. So as you have those healthy boundaries with ego within yourself, it's going to be a lot easier to have those boundaries with other people's illusion of their own ego and all of their fear beliefs that might try to convince you that a boundary is going to be harmful to them in some way. Number 6, boundaries are an invitation to love, to go deeper into love. They are not going to squelch love. They're not going to shut down love. And actually, they're going to create a safe framework, a healthy framework to expand love, to deepen in love. Especially your twin flame, they might have a problem whenever you first set a boundary, but as you heal through all of those related upsets to setting this boundary, you're going to find that they are incredibly attracted to you and they're going to meet you in that love. They're always going to meet you in love. And others, you'll find the same if they are also choosing to love themselves. And though they don't choose the same as you, you can invite them. And within that framework of having healthy boundaries, you can actually have a healthy, loving relationship with others. It's really important to remember that setting boundaries is not a one-time thing. You may have to reiterate these boundaries within yourself. You may fail at holding the boundary and then have to go back and heal in that place more and make a new choice to not forfeit your boundaries. And it's okay. It's okay that it's going to be a practice. It's going to be something that you're going to get better and better at as you choose to have healthy, loving relationships. But know that having boundaries is a part of healthy, loving relationships. You do not have to put up walls in every relationship where it appears somebody is not meeting you in love. You can choose to first meet yourself in love by getting clear on what the healthy boundary is, and then making sure that you are valuing and honoring yourself by holding that healthy boundary. You're worth it, and it will get easier. Don't forget to go back and check out the first 3 steps to setting healthy boundaries. That video is linked down below. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you would like me to talk about, and tell me if I've missed anything. What would you add to the process of setting and holding healthy boundaries, especially as divine feminine? with your divine masculine. I would love to know what you think, and also how learning to have healthy boundaries has helped you in your relationships, and especially your twin flame union. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.